Hey there, it's Hugh Ballou. This is lesson 17. This is about advisors. We're going to talk about getting a coach or a mentor. I find that people who are successful have a coach, have a mentor. They're working with somebody. The people who are broke are the people that are going to figure it out themselves. So I find there's some common problems with leaders. All of us have blind spots. We need an external resource to help us find those blind spots and move around them, move over them, overcome them. Let's get past them. So we need somebody who will give us straight, honest feedback. There are lots of different kinds of support. You can have a guide, somebody that's just kind of been there, a friend that would help guide you through. Coach, somebody that you pay, who's going to be there, you're accountable to. They're a skilled professional. They understand the context of coaching. It's not telling you what to do. It's helping you build your ability to know how to be better leader, how to be a better leader, how to make better decisions, how to overcome your blind spots. Teaching could be a subset of coaching, or mentoring, or just going to school or studying with someone. So learning from someone. A mentor is a subject matter expert. Coach doesn't really know what you do or need to know what you do. A coach helps you with your skill, your systems. The mentor understands your discipline, your industry. A counselor helps you make decisions, thinking about yourself, like sorting out your future, making a good job choice, deciding whether to go to this school or that school. So a counselor could be a licensed professional that helps you sort things out. There's a therapist also. Therapist is a psychologist, a psychiatrist. They are also licensed and they deal with your past. It's a mental health professional. Coaches can't cross the line into therapy. They're not licensed to be a therapist. There's lots of study required and lots of hands-on supervised work before any state will supervise a counselor or a therapist. So let's focus on a coach. The coach is the skilled, confidential advisor. In my world, a coach asks good questions. They listen, they observe. They help you determine where those blind spots are, where the skills need to be, what the process needs to be, how to make really good decisions. So there's leadership coaching, there's process coaching, there's culture coaching. There's lots of different kind of coaching. Coaching is helping you as a leader to grow your skill set. It's more of a short-term thing. A coach doesn't work with you forever. And I think it's the person you can trust who will hold your confidence, will ask questions, and will help you make decisions, and will be backing you up. It's on your behalf that they help. They're engaged. Mentor is like a long-term advisor. They are a subject matter expert. They know your industry, they know your skill, they know your business. They know exactly, because they've been there before. They can help you shorten the time. They will help you get there in a shorter pathway because they can teach you about your business. It's more of a long-term process. The coach and the mentor, I have people tell me, oh, so-and-so volunteered to help me. Well, if you want to make progress, hire somebody and pay them money. They're committed, you're committed. It's a different relationship. It's a professional to whom you pay money for services. Likewise, a therapist. If there's some issues you have to let go of from your past, you might need a therapist. It's a very different realm. I'm going to talk about coaching and mentoring in this lesson. So we want to make sure when we engage a person that we're understanding their competency first. Just because it's on their resume doesn't mean it's true. we need to be able to do a background check. We need to be able to find out if there's a transcript. Did they really get the degree? Have we talked to people that they've worked for? Who have they worked for in the last couple of years? Not 20 years ago. We want to make sure there's no negatives from their work. So you interview the person, they give you a reference for, this is a person, they've said to that person, is it okay if I give your name out? And when you interview that person, ask, who else should I talk to about this person? So you want to make sure that you've thoroughly discovered their background and ask good questions, like would you hire them again? And we want to talk to them about their experiences and their expertise. Ask open-ended questions to the candidate. How would you handle this? What would you do if this situation arose? Open-ended questions. Watch the person, the mannerisms, the expressions, and see if you can determine the context of their response. Listen very carefully. You'll learn a lot of things. Make sure they're not giving you the answers that they think you want to hear. So the first area is check competency. Are they qualified to do what you want them to do? Check their track record. 2 is role and responsibility. What do you do and how do you do it? How do they draw the line between mentoring and coaching and therapy? Where do they draw that line? It's really a problem when a coach or mentor goes over the line into therapy, when they're not licensed to do that. Ask how they approach their work. So what does coaching look like? There's different models of coaching. How do you engage with me? How will you engage with me? I don't think coaches tell people what to do. I think coaches help people determine what to do. So who have you helped? How have you helped them? What kind of results have you seen? Specific examples of results. So check the references, listen carefully, ask good questions. Culture fit. Talk about your core values and your guiding principles. Make sure there's a culture fit. You don't want to hire somebody that doesn't fit with values and principles. So make sure there's a match there. There will always be some tension if not. Expectations. What results do you want to get? Will they be able to help you achieve those results? What does the process look like? How long will it take? What happens if you don't achieve those results? So make sure your expectations are in alignment. So competency, role responsibility, culture fit, expectations. It's the same parameters when I talked about hiring someone on your staff. We're going to talk about that some more in the next lesson about getting board members. So think about their work, how they got their work, define your expectations, ask if those are practical. Successful leaders have an advisor. Hope this is helpful. I'll see you number 18. It's about implementation. You're going to put your implementation team in place. See you next time.